Hello, mateys. This is Discovery Scouts of Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Today is the first day of January 1st, 2017. Today is Sunday. Welcome to the 2017, guys. Today is the best of both 366 days on 2016 for year. Um, this is the last of both from 2015 on 365 days, 2014, 2012, in 366 in 2012, and 365 in 2011 from 2009. So today is 365 days of 2017. 2017. That is called the 10 years past. And when I was in the Ridgecrest Elementary School, so Mrs. Roy, she was 30 through 40, and Mrs. Curson has 52 from 42, and Mrs. Green is just gone right now. They're moving from the Kansas right now. They're moving from Puyallup, Washington, to the Ridgecrest Elementary School to say goodbyes from March 2007. So I was in a 12. So I was a 12. So the midway. So my friends and Chance has it about 2006 to 2015. All you could do the best ways ever for highest intensities. It's the most important we have for the state. Most important is 27. Important is now is 2017 and exercising, taking the 365 days to winter, to January 1st to December 31st. And it's the first thing we have is started right now. If we have to provoke it to the actress for Zac Efron, John Bass, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel on the TV shows, and the actress is 31 years old, Alison Daddario, Teresa Palmer, and Gal Gadot, she is 32. She was 31. Ben Affleck is 44. Henry Cavill is 33. Amy Adams is 42. And Jeremy Renner from Hawkeye plays Hawkeye from Marvel's Avengers as Captain America and Thor. And Matt Boomer and Keira Knightley, Tim DK, Riley Garson from White Collars to be continued 5 years, the 5-year status from 2009 to 2014. And now it's gonna change your view from wanting to be starting dated to be realized at about very emotions sort of 106 years. I'm a woman around the world. So she has a dog, Levon. So, well, what was it about? The best of both worlds of 2016. So also to be good, my friend Logan Lerman is doing great. The actors to play as Marcus Messner for Indignations. For now, it is to play as Sidney Hall to the filming movies. Michelle Monica from True Detective to Jake to sometimes Mrs. Mouse, sometimes Mrs. Halls, and wanted to say his mom would be actors for Ellie Fanny, her sister Dakota here. She's here. She's just gonna play Logan Lerman for the first characters. This is from Indignation, Fury, Noah for Percy Jackson in the Olympians film series. One good thing about Dated for the Titans Curse. They're not gonna start it they're not gonna start it until 2019, and that's just gonna call 6 years past. So I seen the Percy Jackson from 2013 for the first time for seeing the Whoverse about the B-rolls, clips, TV spots, the trailers, and full movies, and behind the scenes, the gag rags, the bloopers, and interviews, and one good thing about filming, one good thing about working on Logan, Alex, Brandon, Levin, and Douglas and Jake. They're both one of them about last good thing about Just Jared Jr. It just one of thinking about the quoting from for the Percy Jacksons. One of the first character is Logan. She was turning to for 25 this year. So they know we have it about really such as things is important. I want you to say very happy to see you. Want you guys to say welcome to the 2017 to the countdown here. So I have a question for you. It's just as number one, as to the pointers, as to the Majugger Nuggets, as to the nose, as to Psycho, as to knows about Majugger Nuggets here for Psycho series for 4 years past. For one, we remember that about Psycho Dash destroys Xbox, and through Psycho flees country, Psycho Kid flees country. It is as important. It also Jesse knows it about VidCon here for the last 6 months. One great thing about doing those videos. She's one of his mom and dad, his brother, his uncle, his uncle is Uncle Larry here, his girlfriend Juliet, and his best friend Manning Court as Cornauser, and Buzz Simpkins, and Zachary Dingler and Mark Wilkinsons, and Juliet Riley here just is here about the love of those Jesse Whichway. Love you Jesse for his brother Jeffrey here, and Jeffrey Jr. here, and Jeffrey Sr. here as Psycho Dad. They're making priority characters. They also we have some really good choices. Also we do right now, and all we can do is you can think about it. Sometimes just notice about very important about the great videos on YouTube. So one good thing about 2 million subscribers on this YouTube. One of the good thing about 2 million peoples around the world as the state of Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Utah, South and North Dakota, North and South Carolina, New York, Miami, and Texas, Nebraska, and Canada and Alaska and Hawaii. All the states here and the 2 million people on the United States and America on the subscribers on YouTube. So Big Brother here joins in about last 2 years there for joining the April 2nd, 2015. But he joins the videos, doing 17 videos on Psycho series. One good thing about Two Brothers fight, and mostly have psychotic mother, and including psychotic father. It was about great apology, better be his learning lessons about who remember that. He was about a good riddance and importance, and it's about really good thing, one good resistance, and really good glad you hear it about anytime. So I have it so much very appreciated. There are much of the good riddance here, and then much of the importance. One good thing, nothing for the charges, and good for the get paid. As the minimum wages, about 20,000 viewers today, and make up a reward to cheer up. Woo! Cheer up for the New Year's from 2016. Now it's 2017. So I saw that the Beauty and the Beast and new TV spots as the first day of January 1st, 2017. The Emma Washington plays Belle from 26 years past. Robbie Benson through Dan Stevens as Adam to the transformated the Beast. He was the co-stars of the Disney movies as becoming heroes. And notice about the third character is Luke Evans as new Disney villains here is Gaston. And there came from in England through to the Francis, who hardly being former heard the bell as a relationship to take over to the Beast as Adam as a kingdom of castle here. It was just not the terrible here. Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts. She is from Harry Potter Harry Potter trilogy here. It just literally just seemed Hermione Granger through Belle, Noah, and a good thing we want to know the perks of the wallflowers here with Logan and the Dan Stevens being relationship wanted to be the love of each other to personal life. Be it those the single ones, the politician is the guys and girls, and really good actor, the actress. When the director wants to be coming about next year in 2018, they still have about the Black Pearl and Queen Anne's Revenge, and they build it up for the Flying Dutchman, and also about the Salazar ships here, and the Silent Mary dying ship, and those that have the cruise and the Ghost Pirate cruise. And one who have the notorious pirates as ghosts inside the darkness. That's gonna be about 4 months more. He was doing a great job. Nothing's gonna do well. Not to be nervous. I have it, so you need to know what are your moments. Don't forget to you need to check up your phone. So text it on Twitter on the phones and Facebooks, Googles and finds so Cockastory, Cockatalk, Tom Allow, and Hangouts there, and my YouTube. And Tony Tornado plays Crazy Boyfriend here, so the 20,000 subscribers. And he says welcome to say Tony Tornado here. And Tony is a good friend here, and with his girlfriend Millie is the psychotic and crazy and nomadic means his sister Samantha here. She was reunited. She came back from the burglars to kidnap. So really good thing about really loves each other, and so one for the last time Tony, Millie just found Samantha from the hospital to take him back home. So he was arrested by the four burglars led by the Las Vegas Police Department on the Metropolitan on the Las Vegas City. And she knows his brother. She knows her brother, her friend here, and she will reunite here to about the cast of the priority as Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy in Love. So if you ever think about the quoting to this one, wanna ask is good as to survive, not as bad as enough. This is my drink little is about the Coke Zero and the sparkling ice, not the beer. The beers almost get about cost a lot to get it grow for fat, and then need about visceral subcutaneous fat to the two things, and mostly behind up there is behind the large and small intestine led by the skeletal system, the muscular. So they can't drink a lot of beer. If you lose weight, walk and jog and run for the exercise about 90 days only, in about 2.5 months. And she knows about every 3 months. You only have to about really important to take in about 90 days. And most of it included 60 days to work out here with Ashanti. So we drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. If you're running and jogging, doing workout machine, workout with the body, workout with the muscle in your abs, the bicep, the tricep, the extension, gluteus maximus, backs, latissimus dorsi, and necks and shoulders and heads, and my chest, my deltoids, my shoulders. That's the one good thing about workout. About 60 days to work out. I was sort of listening to it about one good thing about the videos doing my setup crunches. I almost kind of doing it about the 1,000 crunches doing my cross arm. So I have to doing those 1,000 men, like Christian Bale from American Psycho morning routine. To Margie Robbie to the morning routine 2016. She hears it about the documentary as it read about the web descriptions of the long stories. If it good assistance, good subscriptions, one of the good friends ever, it has been most important. Take a lot of the good studies, as many as you can. Go for the college, for after they're done for the SAT scores to pay for the bills or pay for the money, taking about SAT tests for high schools, scores, and 100%, and those about 100% in math, reading, and writing. To go into the apply first and go for the college and university, moving to the stuffs and close on it. Just as all of it, just could be able to stay in about 15 weeks in the dorm, 15 leaves. If you do have 15 weeks living with the dorm, and a lot of frat people's in the party with who lives in with the house about 3 weeks. Woo! Love of that about almost 5 weeks in about 35 days in the awesome great job. What is this total appearance? Is most of them have an undergraduate for the college and university. There's a 2 to 3 to 4 years. In the past, it's sarcastic, started the romantic, the drama, and romantically as to notice things about the very good things about the English class during American Sign Language on the college. As the one good thing about is most important is help you for the studies if you use the brains, and that's just where you're gonna work day of a brainstorm. That's where you're gonna college students works with their brain like a brainstorms. Just like it being cursed, not to distract it, and just be friends when they're done from working with the math, reading about it, and English and American Sign Language, and they're here to doing the scores things to apply for graduation day, and nice dress, nice suit up, nice to each other, and great respect. So you notice about who we are? It's just who we about the best ways to the college students for the Chloe Grace Morris on the Navy 2 sorority rising. She was the best girls ever about the Selena Gomez as knows about the President of the United States the play as about the Navy 2 sorority rises. And knows the wild as knowing as Selena knows about Selena Gomez from the Wizard of Waverly Place in the last 5 years almost. She has breakup from the personal life of Justin Bieber, and she just literally break up for him. She was joined into the Golden Globes for 2017. For millions of sometimes, I have forever mentioned that for totally things to good witness here for good happens. Good resistance, all you do to know is about very important, very great best ways ever about the TV shows and movies the best of 2016. So I love you guys. The comments are coming to see the movie theaters this year, and the Kate Beckinsale, so the first character is the Underworld Blood Wars. Who can live there as knows about the werewolves and vampires as to the villains. As the terrifying monsters around the underworld. This is not a world. As this is the underworld, a play as to the Kate Beckinsale from the Total Recall to Michael Fassbender to Assassin's Creed. This is the first time we notice about the English and British kingdoms. They're fighting against the Britannian soldiers to medieval kingdom. It could be a lot of good things that I was listening to for the clips song and the clips thing for the Batman vs Superman battles. So I'm here to do my setup crunches, just like that. My cross arm does. That's where you're gonna burn that's where my burning fat. Why am I doing setup crunches every time? I have a definitely to be continued to doing my setup crunches every days, a weeks, a month, a year. And talk to your friends. So talk to your friends now for new friends, new actress friends. Right now is shake hands. So shaking hands, high fiving, cheer up and hug. Great respect. Great job to be a respect. For right now, it's freedom to walk around for the girl right now. You could choose your girl if you choose your girls if you can. So I'm glad you're here. You will know about 10 minutes. You will know about 15-minute break. Just like that, they're doing the Walmart thing, the pushing cars, the Cars Association. So he been terminating me for no reason. He lost my job from Walmart thing, the pushing cars about 4 months ago. I'm sorry guys. I was gonna have to reply to going over my job still for the next year. Okay. Sounds great. Last one. Question number 2. Want a good thing about the Pirates of the Caribbean film series right now, and want a good reviews from announcements from vlogs within the McJuggen Nuggets here. There's a real life vlogs right now, and this is called the Christmas 2016. This is the only way about the best friend with his Parker and the new family, and the Terry, the Jeff, and Aunt Jackie, and Uncle Larry, and Melissa, and Uncle George the mansion, and Georgie, and Manning, and Corin is his mansion, and Buzz, and Mark, and Zach here, and Juliet, and Jeffrey is his brother. So we do have a much review about the Q&A answers and the Juggy's Power just as it ended, and McJuggen Nuggets movie madness, and one of the great shows about the last year, about the only first year for right now, as of July 1st, 2015 through for the May 2016. If you enjoy it, have fun. So I love you for the blow kiss. So just want to make sure the big blow kiss. Good riddance. Power, ownership, warmth, earning, respect. A good different. And differ with them. So good thing. So I have to love you, rejoice you guys. So thank you very much for coming in the 366 days from 2016, 2012, 2008, 2004, from 2000. So this is for the every 366 days, every 3 years, and then about 365 days through 2000, from 2001, 2002, 2003, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, 2014, and 2015. Now it's 2017. This is every three. This is gonna be about every 365 days. Total would be about 1,065 days. So I love you. Thank you very much for coming in about welcome Stare for 2017. If you haven't enjoyed it, have fun. Feel free to go to bed right now. So have a good night, have a good evening right now. So don't let me forget. Subscribe to content, so follow on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google for find Twitch live stream, gaming channels, Juggy stores on Elmo, New Jersey, Coco Talk, Coco Stories, Hangouts, Tumblr, the Play stores, and follow subscription. Subscription to friends. I'm a Jugger Nuggets, Big Butter, Jordy Star Bogger, Kid Behind the Camera, Manicorn, Juliet Reddy, Psycho Dad, Larry's Lounge, Bridget West here, and the Angry Grandpa shows. Grandpa's Corner, Joe Bump, Larry's Lounge again, Psycho Uncles, Psycho Aunts, Psycho Mom, and Melissa, Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy to Love, LA Guys, Ben Fellows, and Nana Giles, Pranks vs. Prank, BF vs. GF, and Joshua Doherty and Shami, and it's Derritiso Daily, Fossilite Downer, her boyfriend, Life of Moko, Space Giants Gardens, Nesboo, Life of Boo, and Nesboo, the Boog Show, and Nesboo, the Life of Boog, and Cuba Guy, the Cuba Guy Life, and Alexander Daddario Topic, Forever, Alice Anna, Logan Lerman, Brandy 2 Jackson, Leva Rambin, Margie Robbie, Douglas Mensch, Gloria with Ben Benjamin, with his wife, with her husband, Jim Perrick, and Kate Upton with Justin Verlander, and the Detroit Tigers here. Don't like that. I don't like Tigers. I love the Cubs here, and I have enjoyed the baseball players. And Jake Abel with the Hollywood. So thank you for you guys for coming in, guys. Thank you so very much today. Don't forget to don't forget to Team Creed, Bo Squad, and Raggy Dad here, and Violet first, and I love you guys. If you need about watching those of my videos, feel free to see you guys in the death. So don't forget, keep it rich and minis. Have a great night.